Why does the World Economic Forum annual meeting matter? And what role does the Reserve Bank of India Governor Shaktikanta Das play in it? The World Economic Forum annual meeting is a global gathering of leaders discussing pressing economic, political, and social issues. This year it brings together over 2,800 leaders, including more than 60 heads of state. The theme? Rebuilding trust. A fitting theme for an era defined by uncertainty and change. Now let's talk about a first in the history of the meeting. The Reserve Bank of India Governor, Shaktikanta Das, is set to address the forum. This is the first time an RBI governor has been given this platform, underscoring the significance of India's role on the global stage. With the stage set for the WEF annual meeting, the anticipation for the RBI governor's address is high. After all, when the world's leaders come together to shape the future, every voice counts. So, how did we get here? Let's trace the steps leading up to the WEF annual meeting. The journey to Davos commences several months in advance, with the selection of the annual theme. This year, Rebuilding Trust was chosen, a theme that resonates with the global community as we navigate the aftermath of a tumultuous few years. Next comes the meticulous preparation by the attendees. From world leaders to heads of multinational corporations, each participant invests countless hours honing their perspectives on the chosen theme, readying themselves for the intense dialogues to follow. A particularly notable preparation this year is that of Shaktikanta Das, the governor of the Reserve Bank of India. He is set to make history as the first RBI governor to address a WEF annual meeting. Das's scheduled address, titled High Growth, Low Risk: The India Story, is a testament to India's rising prominence on the global economic stage. It's an opportunity for Das to present India's growth narrative and the steps the country is taking to ensure economic stability amidst global uncertainties. His address, no doubt, will be eagerly anticipated by the global economic community. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the scale of this event. Picture over 2,800 leaders from various sectors and regions converging on the small Swiss town of Davos. More than 60 heads of state and governments, including 3 union ministers and 3 chief ministers from India, will be present. They will be joined by over 100 CEOs, ready to exchange ideas and shape global policies. This meeting is not merely a gathering of influential individuals. It's a melting pot of ideas, a platform where the most pressing issues of our time are discussed and debated. From climate change to economic uncertainties, from the rise of artificial intelligence to ongoing global conflicts, the agenda promises to be as diverse as it is complex. As the world's leaders converge on Davos, the agenda for the meeting takes shape. And as we move closer to the event, anticipation builds for the potential solutions that may arise from this congregation of minds. What are the key points that will be discussed at the WEF annual meeting? As the world turns its eyes towards Davos, the agenda of the World Economic Forum annual meeting promises to tackle some of the most pressing issues of our time. The theme of this year's meeting, Rebuilding Trust, signals a collective intent to restore faith in global institutions and systems, a challenge that is as much about economics as it is about ethics and empathy. At the forefront of the discussions will be climate change, an issue that transcends borders and sectors. The conversations will not be limited to the environmental impact. They will delve into the economic implications, the need for sustainable business models, and the role of green finance in driving a low-carbon economy. Artificial intelligence, another key point of discussion, brings along not just opportunities, but threats as well. The debates will pivot around the ethical use of AI, its impact on jobs and economies, and the need for regulatory frameworks that ensure its benefits are shared equitably. Economic issues, both global and regional, will be under the microscope. From trade tensions to income inequality, from the future of work to the economic fallout of the pandemic, the discussions will aim to chart a path towards inclusive and sustainable growth. Another critical part of the agenda will be ongoing global conflicts, including the Ukraine war and the Israel-Hamas war. These conflicts, while politically charged and geographically specific, have ramifications for economies and societies worldwide. The WEF annual meeting is not just about discussions, it's about finding solutions. It's about global leaders from various fields coming together to collaborate and innovate, to challenge and inspire each other. It's about the world uniting to address shared challenges and seize shared opportunities. As the WEF annual meeting gets underway, the world waits to hear the insights and solutions that will emerge from Davos.